Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about something that does come up, something that always happens to me. Now, there's going to be somebody out there who believes, or still to this day believes, that Google Chrome OS can't be free from stuff out there. And this is coming from folks who use work with Microsoft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS or, Google and, Linux or Google Android or whatever other ones happen to be out there. And at first, in their mind, they can't think of one that would be like that. So we have this dare. There's this dare going around by Google for some hacker out there who can fuck up Google Chrome OS to the point where it can't even start up. And so far, this has not happened. Now, I know there's going to be someone out there saying, give it time. How much time do you give these smart folk? Because hackers always talk about how leaner smart they are. They have all this leaner wisdom and whatever. You give them Microsoft Windows, it's fucked. You give them Apple Macintosh OS, it's fucked. Give them Linux, it's fucked. You give them Google Android, it's fucked. But if you give them Google Chrome OS, they don't know how to fuck it. Well, they don't know how to fuck it well, okay? The sad thing is that they don't know how to get anything past the sandbox. They don't know how to get any of their evilware, whatever you want to call it. They don't know how all their illnesses and sicknesses that they make get contained to the sandbox. And they don't understand that. They don't understand it. But they're going to claim they're smart. They're going to claim, oh, we're so smart. We know how to fuck up Microsoft Windows. We know how to fuck up Apple Macintosh OS. We know how to fuck up Linux and Google Android. And if there's any other ones out there they know how to fuck up. But when it comes to Google Chrome OS, they don't know how to fuck it up. So they go like this. I don't know how to fuck Google Chrome. I have to shift around. They go, I don't know how to fuck Google Chrome OS up. I'm never going to get that balance. I'm never going to get that gold from Google. No, you never are. Unless you know how to get something past the sandbox. And so far, none of you hackers know how to do that. All right? So you can sob all you want. You can bitch all you want, but you're not going to get anything past the sandbox. And then, that's never going to happen. But I'm sure there's hackers right now that are seeking to get things past the sandbox, and it's failing, and they're losing every day. And trust me, Google Chrome OS is a young running upmake layout. It has only been around since, let's say, 2012 YL, maybe. Yeah. So, in other words, it hasn't been around as long as Microsoft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS or Linux or many of these other ones out there, and maybe not as around as long as Google Android. But the point goes is that they are never going to figure it out. They're never going to think it out. Doesn't mean to say they're never going to think it out. And even if they get trade unknowns or unseen or untolds from Google, that still isn't going to help them. But there's always going to be that one man or that one woman, that one someone, that one being that's always going to say, they can still misdirect you and send you to fake websteads to seek to take your stuff away from you. Yeah, That can be done, but that's not the same thing as hacking a leaner or, hacking a running up make layout, and you know it, So that's not the same thing, and you know that, And it has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and you would think by now they would have seeked how to fuck it up, and they haven't. And I know they're going to say they're smart. Oh yeah, they're smart. Just not smart enough for Google Chrome OS. But they're smart enough for every other running upmake layout. They're smart enough for a lot of things. But give that to them and they won't know how to fuck it up. They'll seek to try to find some flaw in the running layout upmake. That is not hard to do when it's Microsoft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS or Linux or Google Android, But when it comes to Google Chrome OS, they ain't going to find any flaws. And if they do, it ain't going to be anything that can let them get one of their illnesses or sicknesses through. Because the sandbox is always sandboxing shit. And and the updates are always running through too, so the seek of any of their shit getting through is small and in between. So it is what it is, So all you hackers out there that wish that you're going, have daydreams of getting galled from Google for showing that you fucked up their running upmake layout, Google Chrome OS, think again. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you will like this film.